I just wanted to start by kind of thanking folks that came for our public hearing last week on Monday. I think we were here till about 1:30 a.m., most of us, and we heard from I think I would say all stakeholders on various issues that people had with the proposed legislation and various pleasantries that people had with the legislation. And one thing that I stressed a lot during the hearing is this is part of the legislative process to be able to have concepts made public and allow the public to engage us on the concepts. I did want to take this time a little to address some of the, I guess, rhetoric that's been out in the public regarding some of the items in our bill that I felt was rather dishonest. And so I just want to clarify again, because I know we did clarify multiple times in the public hearing, that there is nothing in this bill that would shut down a program, that there is nothing in this bill that would remove a student from their placement, that the only way students would ever be removed from a placement is through an IEP or if a parent chose to remove them. That we don't allow for there was no language that allowed for any agency or anyone else to be able to dictate, or even a district to be able to remove a student. I usually try not to bring my personal life into this space, but I know many people know I am a special education teacher. I work right now in an outplaced, self-contained school with students that are in need of that environment. And so I know myself as chair, I would never do or put forth any legislation that I believe would harm children that are in need of that environment. And we know that the bill is a work in progress, as are all bills. And so what we had asked last week is for providers to bring forth what their concerns were specifically that they felt would address some of those measures that they thought would remove a student. Obviously with a short timeline from that meeting to our meeting today, we have not had a chance to sit with all those providers. Some did send written testimony, and I appreciate that. But from now until the final bill that is brought on the floors of our both chambers, I know you have a commitment from the entire committee that we would ensure that we meet with all stakeholders to make sure that whatever we bring out is in the best interest of children. That's number one. And then obviously best interest of parents and our state and what we can achieve. And so that is my committal to you as chair, that I will continue to work on. There is substitute language before us today that that the committee felt was in need for us to amend now, but that doesn't mean that what's before us now is what we feel should be the final product. We know this is a work in progress. It's just the other products that we feel need maybe some revision. We would like stakeholders at the table, and we were not able to do that in this short process. So we have some minor changes before us today. We'll kind of go over that today. But I just wanted to reassure folks, especially in the public, about the rhetoric and ensure that we are committed to providing what all students and districts need in order to provide the best education that is available for all students in our state.